Hey friends, welcome in. So I know in past videos I have said I don't like having a bunch of extra art supplies, but when it's your birthday and you get supplies as gifts, I mean, that's a whole different story, right? So yesterday was my birthday and I was so blessed with just lots of new art goodies and I just wanted to share them in this Art Supplies Haul birthday edition. And I will share that a couple of these supplies, I'll tell you about them when I get to them, but I have already given away the old ones to somebody else. So we are trying to keep things minimal here. And let's just dive right in here with this beautiful sketchbook that I got. I got this navy blue. It feels like paper on the outside. It's hardcover, but it's not leather or anything like that. And it's got deckled edges. I'm not entirely certain of the company name. It says, as you can see, Indigo Artway, but on their link it says Artway Indigo, so I'm not sure, but either way, I will have everything linked if anything grabs your eye. I got it all on Amazon, and I know, but I don't have a lot of great art store options around here. All right, and this paper is cotton rag paper. It's very thick, and I think it's beautiful. The weird thing to me, can you see it on the camera, on the screen? It looks like it has a pinkish tint to it. And I'm like looking in my room going, is there something making it look like it has that? Because when I open it, it kind of just looks like an off-white or white, but pink when I kind of go like that. So I don't know. It'll be interesting. This is an A6 size, which is approximately 4 by 6 inches. And now this next item is kind of stretching my comfort zone a little bit. This is Khadi, I guess, Khadi papers. And we've got 20 sheets of paper here, handmade cotton rag. Again, you can see we've got deckled edges. Out of my comfort zone because it's 8 by 8 inches. Here, let me just open it up here. 8 by 8 inches. And that's just way bigger than I usually paint. And so I don't know. I felt brave, so I put it on my little wish list and somebody gave it to me. So I'm excited to experiment with it. We'll see how that goes. And then, oh, this has kind of got some goop on it. But I got some more Arches paper. And it looks like it maybe just got glue or something. Unless it's used, that would be funny. Anyway, got some more Arches paper, and this is 9 by 12 inches. And I've used this many times. And you might be like, girl, if you're concerned about 8.5 or 8 by 8 inches, why are you getting 9 by 12? Well, 9 by 12, as you may or may not know, I've been using these and cutting them into 12 like 3 by 3 inch squares. And that's how I've been painting for at least my May and June art challenges generally. Yesterday's video was a little bit different size, which I forgot to mention in the video, but that's because I was putting it in a specific frame. Anyway, you can paint big. You can cut them up into any dimensions you want. And or you could just kind of do a grid and do an art study of some sort. You know, maybe you want to practice trees. And so you just block off 12 squares and you just paint right on one sheet, you know, different trees that you'd like. So I'm going to have fun with this. Love arches. And you just kind of can't go wrong with that. So loving that. Now I'm pretty excited here because I am changing my paints. I've been using Paul Rubens, which I have really enjoyed. And it was a pan set. Well, I'll just show you. So this was my Paul Rubens set, and it's very messy. Somebody else has actually been using it. Now, it was messy when I was using it too, don't get me wrong. But these just all came already in the little half pans. And I have now decided to try tube paints. I've been wanting to do this for a while. And so I got some Winsor & Newton tube paints. And I've got 12 colors here. Now, I have used tube paints before a long time ago. I think I put them in one of my early videos, but I really didn't know anything about watercolors or what I was doing. So yeah, there's that. And they're just the little, I don't know if you can tell how little they are. They're the little 5 milliliter size. So I thought that was just kind of the perfect size to sort of test the waters, so to speak, you know, the watercolors. Anyway, bad pun. And then it's just got a little nice, really thick sheet of paper to do some swatching. And I have no idea, some information. I'm going to just put these pieces of paper over here. So, and you might be thinking, well, what are you going to put those paints in? That's where this comes in. I'm pretty excited. Let's put this over here. So this is just, I thought this, there are just a bunch of little tins. I'm not really sure. I think this is how it goes. What if you do it? No, I think it goes like this. And it's just an empty set. And it's got 20 little pans here. And it comes with, this was stuck to the top of the thing. It comes with magnetic strips too that are adhesive to stick to the bottom of each of these. And then they will stay in place. It bothers me a little bit that they don't fit perfectly, but you know what? I feel like I'm going to get over that fairly quickly. So we're going to have fun with that. But I just thought this tin was so very pretty. And then if you flip it over, it's very pretty on this side too. Goodness. Oh yeah, there we go. There's a vase. I just thought that was beautiful. So that's my new tin that I will put these tube paints in. Exciting. Now the rest, pens. I'm excited. Oh, let me tell you, my Paul Rubens paints, they have already found a new home. Like I said, somebody else has been using them, and I'm happy. I gave them to a young artist, and she's pretty excited about it. I also gave her all of my old Micron pens because I just got all new, which I've been needing, and she's happy to have the ones that I gave her. And these are all black. I got a set of 6, and then I got a set of 6 colored pens as well. Actually, that looks like it's 7, so I got 7. I'm a little confused. I don't remember. I feel like this was only a set of 6. I might have brought in my own black one. Anyway, either way, I will have the link to that if you wanted some colors, but you can see the varying colors here: blue, pink, red, black, green, brown, purple. This might be sepia, I'm not really sure. Listed in the description. All right, and these are all black. Did I mention that? These are all black, just different sized nibs there. And then, so you've seen me use black Microns over and over. I just thought it would be fun to get some colors. And then I just got another set of 3 of my Sakura Jelly Roll pens. These are also Sakura, by the way. Sakura, Pigma, Micron. These are Sakura Jelly Rolls, and love them. You've seen me use these a billion times. Yeah, I just had to make sure. I'm like, that is Sakura, right? Yes. So I got, these are all size 10. I like the best, my favorites are size 10 and size 8. So that's what I'm getting there. And then we've got our Posca pens. I have never used Posca pens. I actually had a little, well, I've had several different acrylic painting stints over the years when I've sporadically dabbled in art, but I've never used acrylic pens. But these will be a nice way, in addition or as an alternative to the white Jelly Roll pens. You can also use bleed-proof white. There's several ways you can add white, but I'm excited to try this. Again, these are all white, just different sizes. And so that's my birthday haul. It is going to be so fun. I'm excited to use these. If any of these items interest you, again, there are links in the description, and stay tuned because I will be using them and letting you know how they perform, how I use them, and just what I think of them after I put them through their paces. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next painting video.